We're doing a quick video review of a Ronin Dojo 1045 katana. I think that this katana really shows a milestone and quality for Ronin, and I think this is one generation back. He has new ones out now. The suka is 11 inches with the fittings. The blade is 1.2 inches or 3 centimeters wide, about 7.5 millimeters thick. It has a Chu Kasaki and the Dodonuki geometry. It's a nice filed brass seppa. Plain iron fittings, blackened iron fittings, the same that come on the Ronin Dojo Pro now. And I believe this is a blackened bronze tsuba in the form of a dragon. I want to talk for a minute about the evolution here. See, Ronin Katana started out quite a few years ago offering swords like this katana here. 1045 steel, wire brush Haman, your typical bead done, grooved bohee. A lot of people don't realize about these bohees. The reason all the cheaper swords coming out of China have them. It's the same machine that bead cuts that bohee in there, also mirror polishes the blade. It's a very extremely easy shortcut, cost saving measure for them. This sword has the stamped seppa on it and the zinc oxide fittings, which at least one and quite a few other retailers, I'm sure, are advertising as iron fittings these days, but Ronin never lied about it. This sword was sold for $50 back in Ronin's beginnings. And the 1045 line then evolved into this sword. Zinc oxide fitting still, and that's a synthetic silk wrap, the iron tsuba. And now we see the appearance of the filed seppa instead of the stamped ones. We still have the wire brush Haman here. So what we see here is a marked step up in quality for Ronin, and we still see compromises at the price point. I think these were around $150. And now today, or at least one generation ago, we see the 1045 here with the iron fittings. No longer do we have the wire brushed Haman on there. We have an honest sword with no Haman. We have silk Suka Ito. You can see these fittings here. These are off a Ronin 1045 zinc oxide. Do you see the difference between those and the new steel fittings or iron fittings? It's a huge difference in my mind. So basically, what I'm talking about, folks, is the evolution of Ronin Katana. Started off small like everybody else does, ordering swords they could afford to order and selling them for a fair price. As he was successful in his sales, he put money back into his business, and the lines have steadily improved. We have a 1045 line which goes now for $175, which is a better value than anything else on the market at that price. We have a company that is investing back into their business, into their products, improving their lines, like so many other companies that call themselves dedicated cutters aren't doing, producing the same crap again year after year. Here we see a 1045 dedicated cutter with nice silky ito, black and iron fittings. Presents well, is well. And another thing about Ronin Katana, they pay extra at their forge to make sure attention is given to their heat treatment, to make sure they have a superior heat treatment. If any other competitor claims they work with his forge, you can guarantee they're not paying for the same attention that Chris is paying for on his katana. So, any company that doesn't put back money into improving their line, improving their products, is stealing from themselves, and they're stealing from you, the consumer. Kudos, Chris. Kudos, Ronin Katana.